Okay, recording.
Okay, welcome to CNC D&D. I'm Blazemasterson, your GM. With us today, we have Blood Ted.
Hello, I play Scrimmage, insane psychopath, warlock gnome.
Scoo.
Hello, I play Teef, the tiefling thief. Rogue, I suppose, but it's going to be a thief.
Teeth, the tiefling teeth thief.
That's hard to say, by the way.
So it is. Quinn.
Hi, I'm Quinn, and I'm playing Akra Yarjarit, the dragonborn fighter and electric guitarist.
That name is also hard to say. Veer?
Hello, I have simple tastes. I am always satisfied with the best, and the best today is Deletho Till, a glam rock dwarf bard who's like David Bowie if David Bowie were played by Oscar Wilde.
I like that casting decision. And Universal.
Hello, I'm Universal. I'm playing Hawkins, a Arakokra birdman, basically, who is also a ranger.
Now, what's Hawkins' actual name?
Hang on. I'm going to try this.
Okay. I will give you my 10 gold pieces if you get it right.
Yagak Ag Agakak.
That's pretty good. I might have to, yeah. That's mostly right.
Let's hear your rendition.
I can't rendition it.
When I read it, I had in my head like the sound of a chicken clucking at the same time. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is pretty much like it's like yeah, something like that.
Oh, incredible!
Which means I just completely butchered the accent.
Well, yeah, I was a bit offended, but you know, it's
you
okay.
can't actually say it unless you have a beak. That's the main
the
problem.
I almost have a beak. I have a maw because I'm a dragon.
True. Yeah,
Snout.
I mean, we're vaguely related because you know lizards, birds, etc.
That's true. Yeah.
But you can call me Hawkins.
That's why they call it. That's why they call it Dungeons and Dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys have just finished saving the day. You have arrived back at your hometown. The mayor is sitting in a tavern with you, having a drink. He's delighted by you. What you guys did. Do you know what you did?
I have a feeling that what we've actually done is just saved something somewhere from Scrimmage, who's we've now convinced to join us.
Excellent. Overcoming the villain through friendship.
That's the power it has.
MLP D&D. All right. So the mayor is toasting you, and he's saying, "Let me give everybody here a drink. This is fantastic. I really appreciate it."
Even the guy who caused the trouble.
Oh, but he's not causing trouble anymore.
He doesn't know that it was you.
He has the soul of an artist in him. It would be a shame to kill him.
That's very beautiful. That's a beautiful sentiment. and he buys you drinks.
Well, I put my drinks into a little, almost like a beer hat that I have. It helps me drink. I put the straw down my throat. I just turn a little tap on the
I refuse to drink anything that isn't absinthe.
Oh, you're of particular tastes. I can accommodate. And he hands you an absinthe. He gives you the spoon, the sugar cube, and
The whole kid and caboodle.
Indeed,
I'm just
indeed.
sitting there in the corner very happily dripping water over it and getting very drunk.
Precisely. And the truth is, you wouldn't be caught dead in a tavern without absinthe. So of course they have it.
Naturally.
If anyone sees a green fairy attack.
You laugh, but I can cast Fairy Fire and make things outline in green, so you know.
That is really true. Okay.
I'm
Mhm.
sort of having the ale, sort of sipping it very sort of slightly awkwardly because of the shape of my mouth.
Snout. Yeah. Just pouring it between your teeth like a filter.
Yeah.
Would you like
a
me to
Bailey.
make one of these? And I point to my beer hat.
I think I'll be fine, thank you.
I just turn the tap and take another slug.
It's beautiful. Okay, so now, now that he's settled in, he toasts you again. He lifts his glass, and everybody should make a dexterity saving throw, please.
What? This is going to be one badass toast. Right, you'll have to forgive me because I never have played 5th edition.
It's quite all right, my friend.
You say and then throw that.
Yeah.
You've never played it, you've only run it.
Again?
Well, I'm great with...
It's in the core stats. Or
When I'm
next
not
to the
GM.
attribute.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I was on the wrong tab.
Why is it giving me advantage?
You have to go in the cog in the upper right-hand corner
The tiny
and
cog.
turn off advantage for everything. Because that modifies like all of your rules. It's a global setting.
Oh, okay. I'll just keep it on and we can just use the first one, so that's 11.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so Ted, Veer, scrimmage. Is it scrimmage?
Scrimmage.
Scrimmage. You definitely are the villain in this particular My Little Pony scenario. So scrimmage and Arca?
Accra.
Accra.
Like
Scrimmage and
acrid,
Accra.
but like with an A.
Excellent. Okay, and as well, Delith gets chucked to the ground as a massive earthquake hits. The glasses go flying, beer spills everywhere. The absinthe fire that you had set up for the absinthe lights the table on fire, but then it is quickly put out by the ale that also goes flying out of the hand of the mayor. The mayor says, "Good Lord, what is this? My God!"
Is it the end of the world finally?
Absinthe Fire would make a beautiful new single.
I'm going to help people to their feet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
getting
you.
to my feet and I'm looking around for threats.
Thank
Is
you,
there
Chief.
anything obviously causing this? I mean, can we look around? Does it just seem like a normal earthquake?
You look around. The building may perhaps fall on you. Is kind of your chief concern right now, but it
So
is.
the earthquake's still going on.
The earthquake is going on for a hot minute. The point is though that you three are thrown to the ground, and the mayor says, "I can't stand. I can't stand. I can't stand." Now there is I'm gonna go ahead and relate to you that there is a bit of a riddle, a bit of a puzzle to be solved in this particular one shot, and that is that little piece of that is part of it. Is part of that riddle. I can't stand.
Is he standing?
He Teef helps him up. He says, thank you for the assistance, Teef. Very kind of you. Let's get out of here."
Yeah. Is there anyone else inside the building that sort of I can help out before it collapses?
The bartender would really like some assistance. He has been chucked into his own he's had bottles fall on top of him.
Well, I'll vault over the bar, grab him, and sort of
Well,
half jump, half fly out.
I'm probably going to grab Delith and Scrimmage.
is there while Hawkins is leaping over the bar, is there any sort of money box on the counter? Like
There is a till. There is
a till, yeah. I meant like a till, but obviously not a till.
Now, Hawkins wouldn't think to steal it, but he certainly wouldn't be against stealing it.
Well, I mean, he's busy anyway, right? He's
that is
distracting
true.
someone. So, I
Mhm.
mean, if someone else was to try, for example.
I look at the bartender and say, "Don't look back."
And just happily being dragged out while going, this day just gets better and better.
Yeah, I've grabbed Scrimmage and Delith, one under each arm, and I'm just sort of hoofing it out of there.
Excellent. All the other patrons are evacuating as well. The bartender appreciates your help, Hawkins.
Do I have a chance to make a sleight of hand for this money box then?
Yes, you do. Roll it.
Where's that?
Oh wow!
Oh,
Right. Even
Such a thing
if there
possible?
were not an earthquake, you would be good to go.
I have plus 11.
Plus 11!
Plus 11.
Jesus.
I took expertise on it, and I have max dex. So
mhm. Very good.
okay. Oh, that's going in my backpack. Check it later. You know,
Mhm.
can't rifle through it now.
If let's go ahead and resolve it now because I'm going to
Sure.
forget.
Yeah, okay.
It is 20 gold worth of coin, mostly in silver and copper.
Sweet.
Oh, I forgot to mention I have a familiar because I took a thing which lets me cast choose 2 spells that are rituals and cast them as rituals. So I took Find Familiar.
Mm.
What is your familiar?
An octopus.
Excellent. A++. I approve wholeheartedly. That octopus has got wings.
Is it in like a jar or something?
No, it just walks around.
No, it flies.
All right.
Um,
Cool. You got a walking octopus. Now that
can you
spell.
breathe air?
Well, so here's
Sure.
the thing about that spell. That spell is it's not actually an animal.
Yeah,
It is a
it's like
celestial, fey, or demonic.
fiend.
I want to say fiend. Yeah, celestial, fey, or fiend replica of that animal. So
Okay, so it's an octopus-shaped demon, basically.
Nice. It does look pretty tasty to me, but I've been explained that it's not for eating.
Plus, you can't cook it; it's immune to fire. As a fiend.
Who
as
said
a fiend.
anything about cooking?
You would have to convert him into fiend sushi, I think. Okay, so you and the octopus skitters out on all 8 of its legs, and you go out into the town square, which is kind of where everything is built around. It's the most central area. Taverns right on the street, and everyone is pouring out of every building. A couple of buildings that were not the tavern that you were in have fallen down. And everyone is kind of freaking out, as you might expect. But fortunately, it looks like there weren't really any casualties, and people are calling out for their loved ones, but they're finding them. So it's not the worst. It's not the end of the world.
Are we able to ascertain like where the most damage is from this vantage, or?
It is on the western side of town. For the most part, is where the less stable structures were built.
Okay.
A couple of homes, couple of homes, maybe a general store got knocked down, maybe a church.
And is the earthquake still ongoing? Is it sort of?
The earthquake has stopped as you guys were able to evacuate the tavern. The earthquake went on for about 15, 20, 30 seconds, somewhere around there. Real healthy length.
Not just a tremor, then. Well, I mean, if it's not just a tremor if it's made buildings fall down.
Quite so. And everyone seems a little bit more freaked out by this than you might have even expected of like an earthquake of this magnitude. And the mayor explains to you, this land is supposed to be protected from earthquakes. Our ancestors built an earthquake prevention machine.
Wow.
We must.
Where is this machine?
This whole land is rife with earthquakes, but thankfully our ancestors built this earthquake prevention machine. But this was generations ago. We've lost the location. The only person who might know is the seer.
Well, then where can we find this seer?
There's a river that cuts through the middle of the town, and he instructs you to head north along the river. You'll find a waterfall, and there's a cave underneath it in which she lives. But be warned, she's well guarded. She doesn't like visitors very much.
Oh, so she'll be upset if we go see her.
Wow.
At a point of inspiration.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a point of damage.
Do we have to roll a constitution check to make sure our sides didn't split?
Yeah, Akra is roaring with laughter.
Yeah, that's dynamite. That's very good stuff. You get a point of inspiration, and just to remind you guys, inspiration can be used on any roll to give you advantage.
Cool.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. So he directs you to head north along the riverbed, and he's now I have to tend to my citizens.
Okay, well, wait a second. Do we need any sort of team meeting to decide how we're proceeding here, or are we just going to go?
Just go for it, I reckon.
Tending to
I-
citizens sounds tiresome. Let's go look for someone interesting.
Okay.
I agree. I tend to agree with stuff that Della says.
Reasonable. All right. So you're gonna have to forgive me here for not having a slick transition.
And by the way, is it sort of nighttime or is there daylight up?
It is midday. It is midday.
Midday.
Very, very bright daylight. You guys were having absence in the middle of the day because you're fucking rock stars.
Exactly. We had thrown so much stuff into the pool. So I might take off and sort of, scout ahead a little bit, as is my style.
Okay.
I forgot we've got a character that can literally fly.
Pretty
Oh
dope.
yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
There's a gate on the waterfall.
Yeah, but the gate's broken.
Yeah, it is broken. As you scout ahead, you see this tableau before you, and you can report back to the party on the situation.
I'll be keeping them well appraised. My voice carries.
Very good, like a rock star.
Yeah.
What's behind the waterfall? Is there something behind the waterfall?
There's a cave behind the waterfall, and then there's a gate that appears to be preventing you guys from just waltzing in.
Is it
It's-
like we see? I mean, is there one side of it that's up, and sort of can we duck under it?
No, it's not duck up underable. It is just the case that that one side of it has been shifted so that it's a little bit more like a hash rather than like a hashtag rather than the what you would expect the vertical lines. So essentially, it is blocking your path and it is broken in a strange way.
And also, might I say that is a very nice eye detail in the center of the
Yeah.
gate.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very appropriate for a sit.
Hmm.
Maybe I did that on purpose.
Mm.
I didn't.
But
how-
maybe he did.
How big is this gate?
The gate stretches all the way across the cave entrance.
So there's no getting past it.
So it's
Nice.
it's a big gate, like
Massive.
massive
Does it
gate.
look like-
Not the sort of gate that, like, say, a 6'10" Dragonborn would be able to force?
Huh. Why don't you give me a strength roll and we'll figure it out together.
Is that a...
You can go under skills, and then if you scroll all the way down, you have unskilled strength. All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hot diggity shit. All right. You grab the wrought iron and you straighten the damn thing out. You set the gate straight. You set the gate straight. You set the gate straight.
Wait a second. He said what? Okay.
I stopped
All right.
waltzing and climbed through.
Okay. It is now openable, and you guys just march right through. And as you walk through, you find yourselves in a cave. Looks a little bit like this.
Which are we coming in from the top or the bottom?
You're coming in from the top. If you guys could place your little characters.
Minmans.
I really love that David Bowie lightning bolt, by the way.
Thank you. It's not
Oh.
not enough glam rock dwarf bards in the world.
Guys, do we definitely have to go in here?
Yes.
Okay. You would know me by
Well,
that. Hawkins not massively fond of anything indoors.
If it makes you feel any better, Hawken, you can sit in the back and look outside at the wilds while we go inside and look at what's ahead.
No, I'll stick with the band.
Never split the party.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh,
Everybody throw me another dexterity saving throw.
Saving all this dexterity today. Cool.
Incredible.
That is one dexterous gnome.
That is a very dexterous party generally. Skoo, Teeth goes flying as another major earthquake shakes the cave around you. The waterfall gushes forth, and it is, the earth is so moved that the waterfall kind of like lands off to one side, right? It is a massive, incredible earthquake.
Stronger than the one previous, or?
Yes. And
Does it look like it's gonna? Does the cave look like it's gonna collapse anytime soon?
there are rocks falling from the ceiling. They are stalactites that are not hanging very tight to the ceiling.
Okay.
Stalacluses.
Stalacluses, very good. Point of inspiration. And when they fall, you realize that they are this thing.
Rock people.
Ugly.
Very ugly. Very.
Groupies.
Now, wait a minute. We rock, so maybe they're friendly.
And they roll. But they don't gather any moss.
Very true. And it is 4 of these guys.
I think it's time to greet them with a little bit of a private concert.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you might be right.
I'm gonna roll a performance roll to see how good my background music is. And I'm just gonna start just casting minor illusion just for that sick sort of like background music effect.
Okay.
That's how this works.
And the acoustics in here are incredible.
Right?
Absolutely in a cave, yeah.
Can I cast Disguise Self to make me look like one of them?
Yes, you can. You now are a rock man in a rock
Yeah.
band.
I'm gonna stand up because I fell over.
Excellent. Good use of your action. They are really pissed at you. They think the earthquake is your doing, and they are the guys who are sent to protect the seer. So they come at you.
Can we play our hit "We Don't Cause No Earthquakes"?
But that's the problem. We do. We rock the world.
That's
I
true.
literally have a spell which causes the earth to rumble.
I know that's why we hired you.
Yeah, but the song's
Akra
ironic.
Akra is currently deep in thought, wondering which of her axes to unsheath. The one for hitting people or the one for making hits.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Well done. Well done. By the way, I wasn't joking about that point of inspiration. You absolutely have.
No, I didn't assume you were. I've got my point of inspiration.
Very
I'll take it where I can get it.
All right. So they are impressed by the synth sounds. They like that.
Like nothing they've ever heard before.
They've never heard anything like that. I feel like if you do a minor illusion, you have to have a somatic component, and that is like your hands are waving around. So basically,
I'm pretending to play the keyboard, but like on a lute.
oh, I was thinking of it more like a theremin, right? Like that was kind of how I was envisioning it, was just like moving your hands and like the synth goes along with that.
Yeah.
It's a little too. Yeah. All right. We'll go for it.
Okay.
Can you rock theremin? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Theremins sound pretty cool.
Well, because
Yeah.
theremins you have to be very still. That's the downside.
That's true.
Otherwise, the note will change.
Tricky. It's a tricky one.
We'll pretend the lute's a guitar. That's how.
We'll take it. We'll take it. The lute is a guitar. Absolutely. Okay, so they are very
Absolutely. Sorry.
Oh, inspiration. All right, I opened this fucking. This can of worms is all mine. All right.
Walking in.
Yep. I made this bed. Now I'm gonna lay in it, and
You just
okay.
possibly level up the encounters in the future, seeing as we're all pretty much going to constantly have inspiration.
Yes,
We're a very inspiring group. It's true.
that is a very good point. Absolutely. So these rock men are kind of digging your tunes, but they say, "Why are you here? Why are you causing this trouble?"
Well, we're not causing anything. We're here to talk to the seer.
Oh, nobody talks to the seer.
Could we correspond by letter?
We're here to rock out to this year. In the metaphorical and not the literal sense.
Oh, when you explain this metaphorical, they kind of are a little bit less violent, but they're gonna try and stop you physically from seeing the seer.
Well, that's not awesome.
No,
Not
it's
awesome.
not awesome. It's not awesome. And
And-
you know what?
Happens if we're not awesome.
Well, you know what? Only the most awesome have any rights to this world.
So we need to see which one of us between our band and your band is the more awesome.
All right,
Since
it's
you don't
clobbering time.
We
they
challenge.
say.
We challenge you. We challenge you to a battle of the bands.
Let's dance.
All right, and
Dude!
they smash their rock fists together and in anticipation, and everybody rolls initiative.
Oh dear.
Percussionists, how dull.
Hey,
You've got drums, they've just got rocks, alright? It's different.
that's true, but
We love you very much, it's fine.
Whoa.
Oh, so you have
Wow.
I'm
Red.
very psyched.
Okay, that's more information than
What?
is needed.
What?
Oh, right, I
well,
have advantage on
twice.
initiative rolls, so I
That's
can do that
precisely
again.
it.
Cool. And I've already forgotten where that button was. Okay, here we go.
Incredible.
So I'll take the 14.
14. That's a lot of text.
What is with all that?
Yeah, I must shorten that. Or just not display it. Anyway,
Why is it displaying? Is it, you're using the initiative button?
yeah, it's like I want to remind myself that I have
Oh, okay.
advantage on initiative. So,
You couldn't just have a one-line reminder.
And then just take note of the other things elsewhere.
yeah. Look, shut up.
It's okay, he's a drummer.
Yeah, exactly. I hit things.
Drum and drummer.
Oh.
Someone's just
What
got
an
their
inspiration.
That's one each, I think. Who's missing?
I think
Me.
Ted is missing one.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ted.
Step up your game.
Ted, this is your
alright.
time to shine.
Okay, so let me see. How do I actually make this thing work?
pyrotechnics?
Okay, cool. I just figured out how the turn tracker works. All right,
Ah.
so Veer, you go first. These rock men are menacing, and they're gonna try and come up and just beat your ass with their rocky fists.
Okay, I'm gonna
Suggest
sort of like
possibly getting behind me.
I'm gonna take a prudent step behind our lead guitarist. Yeah, I'm still visible. That's what's important. I'm just like slightly more behind, and then to the sort of banging rhythm that they're doing, I just kind of like I start introducing this like absurd polyphonic like weird siren whale discord thing going on at the one that you're measuring from. How's that?
Got it. This guy. Okay, he that does hit, and he
Yes.
grabs his big rocky head with his big rocky mitts, and he says, "Oh, why? You're causing so much trouble."
And so now he has to use his reaction to run away as far as possible.
Oh,
Probably.
he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. So
Oh,
hang
okay.
on. Let me
How
do
wise
this.
is he?
Not extremely.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's going to be running.
Alfir, I think you put
Indeed.
you put in an attack roll instead of a saving throw. DC thing.
Oh, right. I should have included one as well. Give me a little moment to figure
No,
it out.
there's both an attack roll and a saving throw on this.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is.
That is still correct.
You have to aim your voice.
No, there's no attack roll. There's a damage roll.
No, there's an
I think.
attack.
Oh no.
Oh,
on
I
a
accidentally
successful
hit a
on a
attack roll.
successful hit. Yeah.
Target must make wisdom saving throw on failed save. It takes the damage.
Okay, so it did not make the saving throw, takes the damage, and this guy is going to sprint away on his turn.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, actually, was that a reaction?
Yeah,
Okay.
as a reaction.
It must use its reaction. Yeah.
Okay, so this
Immediately.
guy takes the fuck off. Oh, he's clutching his head in pain. Ah! Too hard. Okay, so up next is Teef. What's going on? You
By the
see a
way,
rock
I
man
know-
fly away after a polyphonic Discordian spree.
By the way, I rolled a
erupts
14
from-
too.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep. I had advantage. 9 was the lower.
Right, got it.
I can't remember how hiding in combat works. Like, can I hide? Because they're facing us, right? So I can't just disappear.
Probably can't.
There
But there
are
are some rocks.
there are rocks if you want to take your action to move over there. I don't know that you will be able to use your sneak attack if you're doing melee, because you will have to run out from behind the rock.
Unless
Unless someone was near
someone
it.
distracts
yeah.
them.
Yeah, you have to sort of break line of sight, and then you make a stealth check to to hide.
Mhm.
So
So
he
if,
Right,
could,
and then
he
but
could
then-
get behind them.
if you run behind the rock and then I run into them and start wailing on them, then you might be able to sneak around behind them while they're busy.
Okay, let's try for that. Let's see how far can I get over to that one. I can.
Mhm. All right, make your stealth roll to try and hide.
That is an
Mm,
awful roll, given how
Mhm.
much dex I have.
mhm.
That's 2 in a row now. Jeez.
Welcome to the life of Keys.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
man, I make bad rolls. I'm gonna say that they are not too fooled by that. That
Okay.
their passive perception is in fact higher than 12. So you
That's
duck
fine.
behind the rock and you do have cover, and
But they know you're there.
and they know you're there.
It's okay. I know they're there. So
We're all here
Okay.
together. All right, Hawkins, it's you.
Okay, so I stare down maybe this dude, and I say out loud, "You want to hear a good joke? Nobody speak, nobody get choked." And
Damn.
I cast ensnaring strike on my next shot. So that happens automatically. The ensnaring strike part, they have to make a save against it.
Okay.
So I just have to hit them with a normal bow roll,
All right.
which I
Do
whip
your
out.
attack.
Weapons, and then just attack.
Okay. That attack. We hang on one second. Let me
How do you
double
get it to send? How do you get it to play to do the extra text?
There's an option. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I see.
If you're on your spellbook, you have to there's a wee thing in a dotted line box, and if you click the description one, it should play that anytime it's used.
Wait, what? In my spell book?
Yeah, if you look in your spellbook, you look at a spell. There's a wee box out area in a sort of lined.
Yeah, but what about weapons?
Good question.
Because you've got your extra attack.
I'm not sure I remember.
And I get that too.
Universal, the attack hits. The creature takes a little bit of damage. You knock a pebble off of his hide.
Damn, I thought that was going to be more badass.
And well, I mean, it's a pretty sizable chunk of his body, we'll say. But the vine, he succeeded his strength saving throw. And so the vines creep up around his feet, but he just rips them out of the ground. Root. He put his root down.
That
Very
stone
nice.
gathered no moss.
Oh, good.
You already made that joke though.
It's extra value from the
Yeah, but this one is this is a much better
Had to be made.
telling of that joke, I think. Okay, so Hawkins has taken his turn. Teef has taken her turn. It's now time for the Rockmen. Why does it say 24? It shouldn't say that. It should say 12.
That's a bit odd.
Oh
Twice
well,
as
who
much.
cares?
Oh dear.
Okay.
I have a feeling
This-
that possibly Scrimmage is just slightly regretting walking out so far into the cave.
No, but I disguised myself as one of them. So
Oh, that's
I don't
true.
know.
True.
I don't know. I don't know how well they're going to be fooled by that, but let's see. Teef,
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Teef, you get hit.
Yep.
Jesus, for 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Spicy. Okay.
Wow. Tasty. And now it's time for its second attack.
Oh.
Crap.
Before that happens, I roll cutting words,
Excellent.
which you can read.
Roll your d8.
So subtract 6 from whatever that
Okay.
rolls.
Cool.
Yeah.
And,
Your mother was a slate.
holy shit. Oh my god, he's so struck by this burn that his next attack kind of glances off of Teef's weaponry, Teef's horn, I guess. He just kind of swings through the area between your horn and your head, and then and you are not injured at all. Now I do want to remind you, Scoot, are you you're a level 5 rogue? You
Yep.
didn't multiclass?
That's right.
You have an ability called Uncanny Dodge, where you can take half damage from an attack. Are you aware of this ability?
Yep.
Okay.
This one.
Precisely. And so you get one reaction per turn, but there's none of the other rocks are about to attack you. So go ahead and we'll just say you have used that, and you actually took 5 points of damage there instead of 10. Just so you know.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
All right. Next
Alright.
Rockman rolls up to our little gnome buddy. He's gonna do a little insight check here. Try and figure out if
Stephen, is that you?
It says. Where does it say it? To discern that you are disguised, the creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC.
what is your spell save DC?
I think it's 15, yeah.
No, nice.
Oh, Jim, it's you.
I use, because I have actor, I can imitate, like the guy from behind's voice.
Mhm.
Say, like, yeah, hey dude, let's kill these guys.
All right, he took his action to figure out that you were Jim. So he gives you a high five. He gives you a rocky high five, and he's like, "Yep, we're gonna kick some ass." And
Very rude.
that's the end of his turn. That's
I
all right.
tap Akra on the shoulder, and it's
That's-
like, I'm sorry. I tap
don't know.
Akra on the shoulder and ask, "Did he go full evil again?"
Okay, and
I hope not.
the last Rockman rolls up here.
Oh, that's fun.
He's gonna take a swing at our.
As he approaches, I sort of roll my shoulders, be
Mhm.
ready for a fight, and then unsheath my my battle axe and my shield.
Hell yeah. Okay, so he rolls up and he is going to try and strike you. Strike you
Good
down.
luck with that. Oh wow!
Damn.
That hits. I'm
What
getting
are these rolls?
I'm getting good
Stole my
rolls.
dice,
fool.
man.
9 damage.
That's another crit.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's
That's the second
that
damage crit.
only just hit me though,
Wow.
because my armor class is 19.
Yikes.
Damn, Gina. Second attack. Oh, no
Miss.
good.
Because
You,
I've got chainmail and a shield and a trait which gives me +1 armor class when I'm wearing armor.
Excellent.
Nice.
So you just bat away his big, gigantic boulder fist with your shield. And that is everybody. I think this dude, does he continue running from that distance?
no, just once. Just once.
Just once? Okay. So he, I don't think he's got enough movement to do anything.
Ha!
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Damn. He just takes off running toward this area of the fight.
It's finally got over the tune.
What did you do to my head? He yells.
Now,
It's
now
not my
he's
fault
calling
if you can't appreciate art.
Philistines, a lot of them. All right, Scrimmage, you're up. What's poppin'?
Let's see. What can I do?
You've got you're disguised as a rock man, and you just did a bro 5.
Hey, if I don't know if I can communicate this out of character or in character actually. If Jim the Rockman was to come and stand next to me, would I get the bonus of having someone on my team within range of this guy, or because like he
Depends
can
how-
move unhindered, right?
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'll let Blaze decide.
That is correct. That is how it would work. So maybe you would wave at maybe you would be waving at Scrimmage. Like, come over here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
like beckoning maybe, and then like I mean, even if he just positions himself like near the one that's next to me, that's still within
Correct.
range, right? So,
That is precisely the case. So,
but I mean, it's up to you what you actually do. But I'm beckoning.
right. So Scrimmage, you see that Teef,
Like,
the Teef
kinda subtly.
Teef, is
Sorry,
is waving for you to come over nearby
Yeah,
to
sure.
distract the other Rockman.
Okay. Is this okay? I'll stand here.
Yeah, no. You can go a bit further away because otherwise I'm kind of pinned in here.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you can
like-
probably pass through me. Yes.
Yeah, you can move
All right,
through.
okay, fair
people.
enough. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
wherever you want to be. Yeah.
And then I yell out to this guy. I yell out to him, "Yo, Rockhead, your friend Jim's behind you." And then
What?
I cast Eldritch Blast at him.
You owe me money.
Oh wow!
He does a double take, and he's like, "Gee, oh no, I've been fooled."
Jimmy, why? Why,
Damn,
Jimmy?
We just bro 5'd. How could you do this?
You fell for the oldest trick in the book.
The oldest
Pick
trick.
him, rock monster.
Your Eldritch Blast smacks him square in the chest, but it does not actually cause any real trouble for him. That is lower than his AC.
Oh,
So he kind of takes it square on the chest, and he's like, "You got
I thought
anything
we were
else?"
friends.
I thought we were buddies, but I don't make friends with wimps.
He shouts out, "Sticks and stones didn't hurt these bones, but that really hurt me, Jim." You're my friend.
Sticks and stones, and I'm made of stones. Okay, so at that point, Scrimmage has taken his action. Let's get over to Akra. Akra, you see that Scrimmage has just tossed an eldritch blast at this rock man, but more pressing is the other rock man presently in your face. What do you do?
Well, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do at this point, which is I'm going to hit him.
Reasonable.
I've got the double attack thing, so I can do 2 attacks.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll that. So that's a 13 for 10 slashing damage. If it hits, and I might as well use my inspiration. I'm going for my second attack.
Okay.
I'm going to use inspiration. I'm going to get a 12.
All right. Unfortunately, both of those miss. Or rather, you smack your battle axe into him, but he kind of parries the sharp edge away and only gets hit by the flat. It doesn't really cause him any trouble.
Okay.
Okay, these guys are pretty beefy.
Have any of us hit them yet? Like, apart from the...
Yes.
I did. I made a really sick discordant chord and made someone run away.
You know what I could
Do that
also
again.
do? I could also use my my skill action surge to take another attack action and make another 2 attacks.
Ooh.
You could do that. You could.
I think that's what I'm going to do, because there's an immediate threat to Deleth.
Okay.
And also, if I can make as much sort of commotion as possible, I'm hoping that maybe they will think of me as more of a threat than Teef and Scrimmage, and possibly come and gang up on me rather than on them.
Very reasonable. Okay, roll it.
Cool.
So.
Yes!
Oh, you
There we
fuck
go.
up their day. Wow.
And also, hang on, that's a 13 plus 7 and an 18 plus. Oh, okay, so not quite a crit. Because I
But
crit
still.
on I crit on 19 plus as well.
Whew.
And you've just remembered me that I didn't take my double action or my double attack, which I have.
You can.
So, yeah.
I will let you do that now.
No, that's okay. I mean, I'll
Okay.
my turn. I'll remember this time.
All right. Very good.
So I take another I do a sort of spinning slash, and slam the rock man in the chest with my axe a couple of times.
Absolutely. And this time you managed to break a couple of bits of him free, so he's falling apart, much like his other compatriots. He's in some deep shit. This particular rockman is. Okay, so now we are back to the top of initiative with Delith O'Til. What do
I'm
you
gonna take that beautiful 5-foot side hill,
do? Nice.
the classic maneuver,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. And I yell spotlight time, and how do I draw? How do I draw? How do I draw? Yeah, all right. And so it's about 4-ish squares. It's about like that. Vaguely.
Yes.
And
it
everything in that area gets lit up in a bright green fairy fire outline. Well, if they fail the dexterity saving throw.
Is
your
that
DC?
covering the one next to us two over on the right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
What's your DC?
I save DC 14.
Okay. This guy right here is not. He manages to evade the green flame that shoots out from you into that space, into that area. But the other two
Lit up like a Christmas tree.
They're bathed in bright green light, and as a result of that, you will have advantage on attack rolls against them.
Nice.
Hell yes.
All right, you
Nice
guys are about
work.
to. Yeah, very very solid move. You're very good at playing support, Veer. I got to tell you.
Thank you. Thank
All right. Okay, so we got these guys all screwed up. They're having a bad day now. So let's have Hawkins do his thing. You see that there is a pitched battle in front of you where Accra and the Rockman are exchanging very violent blows.
Yeah.
You also see that these two guys here in the center of the room are lit up like Christmas trees, and this other one is menacing Teef and Scrimmage.
Right. Well, I'm going to take my sort of careful step backwards so I don't
Okay.
get attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Akra, what do you think? Should we focus on this guy?
I think
then-
I can take this
Yeah.
guy. I
Okay.
think. So
Cool.
if you focus on the other
Yeah,
ones,
I'd rather not have our sort of spellcasters in as
you.
much trouble as
Front
they might be.
dwarf. You mean
What's that?
the front dwarf of this band?
Well,
Dwarf.
yes,
Same difference.
that faces our livelihood.
Besides, if we let our manager get killed, who's gonna take charge of
Of the salaries,
paying
right?
us? Yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna book your gigs?
And you need the light show from the mad psychopath.
Yeah.
So I
So I
this is
think
my
yeah,
target
either
here.
taking out the rock man fighting Teeth, or taking out the rock men
Yeah.
who might move to help.
Right. If you have no preference, I'll just go for this one.
Yeah, get him.
Okay, roll.
Get him!
Okay.
That's the one he tricked into thinking Jim, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
actually,
so-
this is Jim.
This
That one's Jim.
I
Middle.
thought that
This is Jim.
I
Yeah.
thought
This is the guy that
was-
got tricked.
I thought this was Jim because
Jim just leaked it.
Jim was the one who got
Oh yeah, he was okay.
got
Yeah, this okay. So
hit
this
by
is
the discordant
right here.
whispers.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to use my inspiration on this one.
hmm
Oh, Gem.
Gem.
you do not have to use inspiration because you already have advantage on your attack.
How truly outrageous.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so that hits, but it's a critical, not very good damage-wise. So, well, in case I'll not bother rolling again because I really... Well, no, I can. I
You
should.
could crit potentially. So roll it.
Yeah, I'll take the second result because it's
Okay.
slightly more damage.
Wait, what?
You don't reroll damage. It's going to be the 6 damage.
Oh, it
But,
is, right. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so for
Is
my
that-
second shot... same
Oh,
dude,
okay.
hmm
And yeah.
Excellent. So these are both against this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I
All right.
load up 2 arrows at once.
Yeah, you really have
Sort of
fucked up this guy's
Legolas
day.
style.
A significant portion of his shoulder falls off. Like you've buried two arrows deep into him, and just a piece of his shoulder comes cascading off.
Nice. And I shout, "Hey, do you need a shoulder to cry on?" It's not my best line ever, but
It's a rock slide. Okay, so Hawkins has taken his action. Teef, what do? You've got
I'm gonna
a
attack
rockman
this son of
appear
a
in your
bitch in
face.
front of me.
All right, you got advantage on it.
I got a rapier, and I'm gonna stick it in him. Hopefully,
Poke him.
Ew. I
You
got
got
an advantage though, so let's roll that again. Oh, thank God for that. And a much
Yo,
better damage roll.
Yahtzee. All right. You again. We're not re-rolling the damage, so you take the
No,
first damage roll. But a 24 definitely does hit. Let's see. This guy has not taken any damage yet. but you
Also, have a
it's
sneak
day.
attack.
roll that sneak attack damage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
The level 5 one. Let's see how good we get. Oh yeah.
Oh!
Wowie zowie.
25 damage.
remind me never to
No.
pick a fight with you.
Okay, you knock his fucking block off, dude. Like he's somehow poking him with a rapier, like literally causes his head to break off, and he falls. He collapses to the ground.
You flipped him over and hit him in his weak point for massive damage. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you found like his exact. You found like his glowing red point,
You hit a fault
and you hit
line.
it.
Oh, very good.
Very good. Exactly. You hit a fault line, and he crumbles into mere pebbles. So this
Ow.
guy is now out of the fight.
Nice.
Whew.
Okay. Let's see. So after Teef just systematically like dismantles this rock person, the rest of the squad is like, oh, I'm gonna take this dude apart. So let me see. Jim, we're gonna have Jim roll up and try and take you out, Teef. So okay, that's attack
not
number
gonna
1.
cut it.
Attack number 1 does not cut it at all.
He's just so
he's-
intimidated.
He's a little bit freaked out. He's not necessarily by just seeing his friend dismantled, but by walking on the dirt that used to be his pal. Kind of gets him a little bit freaked out. He's a little bit squicked out, and so he misses the other attack as well. Okay.
Teef says, looks him dead in the eye and says, maybe you should pick on someone more your size, Mick.
Woo!
Well, when did Rockman turn order become 24?
It seems to do that every time
Yeah,
they go.
that's weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that happens at all, but whatever, it's fine.
That was excellent.
Yeah, seismic.
That fun.
Yeah, that. Okay. So Akra, you are getting attacked by this fellow right here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's roll. 16 does not hit. Is that correct?
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay. It he brushes his knuckles across your chainmail, but can't really get a good smack in. It just tickles.
Like, how big are these guys?
These guys are
Like-
massive.
Like
They're-
how
they're-
like sort of.
Oh, they're like 6'6".
Oh, okay. So
then
I'm
my
like 2
wordplay
inches.
didn't really work.
I'm
before
like
then.
4 inches taller than them.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so all right. So yeah, this guy this guy's looking up at you, and he's pretty unhappy about it, but he misses both of his attacks. So now
Akra is only just on this side of being a medium creature. Like, if she was a couple of inches taller, she'd be large.
all right. So Jim runs over to see runs over and says, "This is what you get for stealing my identity," and he takes a swing at Scrimmage. Scrimmage, does 12 hit you?
Yeah.
It does?
No.
Okay. You take
Oh,
10.
Ah.
Not
He
good for a no.
he runs up and he says, "This is what you get for stealing my identity." And then he grabs both of his hands together in a big like two-handed barrel type of blow, and he just brings them smashing down onto your tiny little gnome head. Right, and his second attack is an 11. Does that hit?
My AC is 11.
I'm afraid
That does hit.
I'm gonna, there's some trouble going on with our pyrotechnics guy, and I feel the need to step in a little bit before that, before he turns into paste, because we spent a long time getting him.
Okay.
And
roll that cutting word.
Ugh. So that's 5 off the damage roll.
Okay. Very cool. What exact cutting words are you going to say?
I'm gonna say, oh god, I'm gonna have to search up some appropriate.
That's very intimidating. All right, you take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, no, this isn't helping.
All
Just
right, so-
pretend I said something witty.
Excellent. I'll take it. All right. So the Rockman, after his initial blow, just slams you down, and then he gets distracted by the theremin, which is very lovely. And he only is able to give you 1 more point of damage. And with that, our Rockman's turns are over. Up next, we have Scrimmage. You've just
Okay.
been brutally slammed by this guy. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force.
Oh,
Whoa!
Okay.
It's a
yeah. That sure is a spell.
Yeah, it is. All right, he falls for it. What
Okay.
is the phantasm? What is the illusion?
It's
that,
Jim.
Wait, what?
And he's gonna attack him.
He does a double take.
Okay, so Jim sees himself rolling up to attack himself, and he
Oh.
starts
wait, so-
boxing.
I thought we agreed that
Yeah, you're
this
fighting.
guy's Jim. The guy that I
No,
stole
yeah,
I
the
think
idea
it
about.
is.
This is Jim.
You keep changing, Jim.
But I stole the I stole
Jim's the
idea-
title, not a name.
Incredible.
They're all Gem.
Okay, no,
One
actually,
under the corpse.
this is Jim here.
Yeah.
They.
Okay, so
Give-
yeah.
give
Okay,
it a call.
this,
We don't need
this
Yeah.
is Jim. So he sees Jim roll up over here, and he narrowly dodges the attack, the spectral attack, and he is deeply confused. And he's like, "Jim, why are you throwing punches at me?" And Jim next to him answers, "I'm not." And then double take, and he starts boxing with imaginary.
Oh, that's
Jim.
amazing. And
No,
and
wait, it's
that's an
supposed
actual-
to take.
it can actually do damage.
Yeah, it's
Like the
supposed-
illusion.
Yeah, it can do 1d6 psychic damage to the target. Or if it's
No, it says if the illusion was created, if a phantasm created to appear as a creature can attack the target.
Okay.
Yeah, Jim's punching him.
Yeah. So 1d6
Each
psychic
round
damage.
on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target.
Incredible. That is actually enough to drop him. He gets punched by an imaginary Jim. He
Betrayed twice.
He says, I can't believe you did this to me, Jim. And Jim says, what did I do? And this guy crumbles into dust. Jim is heartbroken. He's currently stepping on the remains of his fellow rock man, and
And
his
then
fellow-
his other fellow rockman died,
died
thinking,
thinking
that,
it was him. Exactly.
oh no.
So Jim feels awful.
I feel so bad for them.
awful.
Jim,
Alright.
you won't always save the day.
Okay, so Akra, your turn. You've just seen Jim's great lament.
Well, if Jem's
there-
friend hadn't moved, I knew exactly what I was going to do. When it was going to be so cool. But as it is, I think I'm just going to... Because they were... Jem and his friend here, there,
Yeah.
were in a perfect 30-foot line, which meant I could have hit them both with my lightning breath.
Mhm, mhm.
But I'm just going to attack.
Wouldn't that hit us
Yikes.
too?
Oh,
Oh, it's
no, because it's only just 30
Okay,
feet.
yeah.
So that's 15
That-
and a critical miss.
Oh shit.
That first attack-
is it? Never
That
mind.
first attack is in fact enough to drop him. He falls the fuck
Oh,
apart.
yes.
You just bash your axe through the shoulder that was already, or wait, no, that was a different one. But you bash your axe just straight through him. He too is finally crumbling to dust.
And that means
And
that the critical,
Jim is
hit-
all
critical miss
alone.
doesn't do anything because he's already
That's correct.
Oh man, oh man.
I'm gonna quickly like put my axe down on the floor, take out my other axe, and roar to the sky while playing a cool little riff.
Excellent. Excellent.
You
I'll
can
take it.
still move, right? So you could come over this way just in case we don't.
Yeah, and I'm getting my my actual weapon back,
Okay.
That's a good idea.
and then I'm gonna come over here.
Oh,
Jim
man.
is all alone and surrounded by a hostile world. Very sad.
Teef says, Jim, when was the last time you went to the dentist?
Curse him. He doesn't know what a dentist is.
No, I know.
Veer, your turn.
And it's almost making me cry because Jem does actually look really sad in his makeup. He's just standing there like,
He looks like he's thinking, did I leave the gas on?
Why are my friends dead?
Did I miss the back door? Oh.
I take a step further inside and I shake my head sadly and I just look at him, just straight at him, and I say, this ain't rock and roll, this is genocide.
Damn. Okay, he is hurting. He feels so bad in this world. His friends are dead. They thought he was the traitor. He is now surrounded and he's been insulted viciously. And he says, "You're right. It's not rock and roll." Hawkins.
Now let's roll this rock.
Hey. Now, Jim wasn't lit up in the green fairy fire, was he? He was the one that avoided it.
No, the only one who wasn't lit up was the one standing in front of Accra.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Well,
You gotta
Unless Jim was the one who saved on the...
Gem was definitely lit up.
okay.
I think.
I'll take it. You've got your Jim is lit up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
I
it.
killed the guy who was.
I mean, that hit anyway, right? So you didn't need advantage. But
well, I guess I'm just going to longbow it.
no
Okay.
need to brag.
That I have advantage. Can I re-roll?
You
You
won't
can.
reroll
That's a hit,
damage.
isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, that's definitely a hit then.
That's
Yep.
better.
So
And
that's 9 damage.
Right.
right. And I guess I'll just attack again.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So that's 9 and 6.
Okay. Jim, a tear escapes his eye, and then your arrow plunges into it.
And I say, talk shit, get crit.
Incredible. Jim falls apart. He's emotionally and literally. Jim has been wrecked.
See,
So,
he's going
at
to
this
reach
point-
down and just grab a pebble off his face and pop that
Excellent.
in the pocket.
All right.
As a trophy.
Now you know that that the squad has given you a set of maracas in which you can put your teeth. So if you want to have that in there, that's fine too.
It's got a special twist handle to silence it when I'm stealthy. So I just locks it. It presses the contents of the maracas.
It's got like
hard against the side.
Yeah.
It's got a little bean bag,
Mhm.
like at the base of the bell, and it's got like a little screw on the handle. So you turn the screw and it pushes the bean bag up and keeps the teeth from moving.
Very good.
However, you can't do anything about the wind chimes hanging from your belt.
Oh.
All right, squad. So you guys have defeated my rock challenge.
Oh,
Congratulations.
yeah.
And the way to the seer, presumably, is unobstructed.
Some crisp
Before
high
we move,
fives.
maybe we should like roll perception and just check there's nothing dodgy in here, in the passageway.
Spoken
Okay,
like
go
a
ahead.
true rogue.
Mhm. Roll it, baby.
So perception, is that?
Mhm.
Akre is not going to be looking.
Wow. You are in a cave.
You discover
Okay.
that you're in a cave. Yes.
Akre isn't looking because she's not intelligent enough to think to look, and also she's still on her adrenaline high from
Thank
beating
God,
those
we've
rock
got an
men.
eagle eye observer here.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hawkins uses his eagle eyes and discovers that everything is totally fine.
Okay.
You can proceed. So I'm assuming here that you guys want to proceed further into the
Yeah.
cave.
I think
Okay.
possibly letting me go in the front
Yeah.
might be a good idea.
Front.
Okay.
Can dig it.
All right. You roll up, and there is a massive clearing in this cave, and there is a source of light. It is a small cottage with a warm fire lit inside of it.
A cottage inside a
Oh,
cave.
nice.
How quaint.
Correct.
This
What
is
do you
like,
do?
This is like double indoors.
Is there
I put it there
anyone-
just to prey on your fears.
Is there anyone
So-
here?
Is this like this is no longer on the
Map.
map?
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
okay.
you guys have headed farther south than the map goes, and it's just a big clearing in the cave. Like it's just an enormous chamber with a little.
Is there
Like it's
any
large enough
light,
to have its
or-
own. There is not any light inside the cave except for the light spilling out of the windows of the cottage from the fire that is contained in the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
It is a cozy and pastoral scene, although it's in the dark.
In the cave.
In a cave.
In a cottage.
In a cottage.
I strike a chord and a pose.
The
Likewise.
door.
Let's all
The door
strike a
opens.
pose.
Okay. The door opens and a hooded figure appears and says, "What's all that noise?" Oh, nice pose.
This
Hello,
little
man. We're on a mission from Glod.
If you like the pose, just wait till you hear the pros.
Ew.
Who knows?
Lovely. Lovely.
Okay, so
I'm going to
she-
let you guys do the talking because although I have good charisma, it's mainly used for intimidating people, and I don't think that's what's called for here.
Mhm. Okay, so she is dumbstruck by your pose, and you see that she has her hood all the way down, and you can just see as much of her face as you can see in that picture there.
Hmm.
And she's just asked, "What is all this noise?" Oh, my, nice pose.
I feel like we need
Wait.
a band name right now.
Oh God, I know this is difficult. I introduce the members of our little party and say, "Do you know anything that's been going on about these earthquakes?"
Oh
I'm
yes,
English
yes,
good right now.
yes. Here, come in. And she motions for you to come inside this cozy pastoral cottage. It is decorated very sparsely, but there is a table in the middle of the room, and she indicates for everyone to have a seat.
As unintelligent as she is, Akra's feeling a little bit wary because she feels like it's a bit weird for the seer to apparently be so like to hate visitors so much and to be so welcoming. She's a little bit on edge, but she's not letting it show at the moment
Yeah.
much.
That's a good point. Maybe should we ask her about that in some way?
Do you want to kill us?
Well, it's like maybe the guardians were like, or the rock creatures were stopping people from coming to see her.
So I
maybe that's a stretch.
explain the sort of rumbling and the fighting and the weeping that she may or may not have heard earlier was the result of a sort of a little friendly jam session that got a little too far out of hand.
Oh, got in a tiff with my boys, did you?
Yes,
They're
you
all
could say so.
bent.
No, that's all right.
Not scrimmage.
Tactful.
Yeah, scrimmage.
You're
Bloody Teddy plays very subtle characters.
You're not upset by the death of your hatchlings?
There are always more. I don't know if you've noticed, but this whole cave is made of rock.
Huh.
Now, here is the problem, and she takes a crystal ball out, and she says, "Now, usually, I could use this ball to figure out exactly the nature of the problem. I could use it to tell you the location of the earthquake machine that is supposed to prevent these earthquakes. And I could tell you who or what is causing the problem. But," and she shows you the crystal ball. She has you look in, and she says, "My crystal ball is cloudy. My crystal ball is cloudy. My crystal ball is cloudy."
Hmm.
A clue.
And so she says, now all is not in vain. I do know the location of the machine, but I can't tell you what's going on. And it's...
Why ever not? And I flash my most charming smile.
Because my crystal ball is cloudy. I cannot use it to apprehend, to get this knowledge. So what I can do is tell you the location, and you're going to have to figure it out yourself from there. And it is at this time. Could you guys roll for initiative quickly?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Says our GM casually. Look, I'm all pooped out from that
Wow.
kind of gig that we just did.
Oh, and now I'm fast.
Well, the rest of us are just chilling out here.
I'm still riding the adrenaline high.
What?
Sorry.
17.
17.
Okay, 17 and 19. Hawkins
something
and
like that.
Quinn are able to react in time. You see behind the seer, a vine emerges from the ground,
Mm-mm.
and you see this fellow.
Is he like growing out of the ground?
He sprouts out of the
Wait,
ground
what's
like a
that dude
plant.
again? Cell?
Correct. But more importantly, it's a plant man. It is Cell as imagined as a plant.
Okay.
And both he and the vine sprout out of the ground like a plant in fast motion. And it looks like they are about to attack.
Could I get in front
Attack
of
the
the seer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as I do, I sort of say to her, "Are green men coming out of the ground normal?"
No.
I think we're both gonna sort of, I'm gonna step out in front of her as well.
Well, it is again behind, like directly behind her. So you can each take one action.
Ah, right, okay. Yes.
What do you wish
I'll
to
step towards and maybe draw my bow.
Okay.
Is it, like, take an action with that?
It could include an attack.
Should we attack?
I don't know. I'm definitely gonna step towards it and ready my weapons.
I don't want to be plant racist. No. Okay, so I'll step to the side, keep
It definitely looks like it's going to attack.
and draw the bow. That's what I'll do.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Because
Roll your attack.
this time I have not got my shield, and so I am rolling. I am using my battle axe with two hands.
Okay.
That's got to do.
Oh,
That's a crit.
Like
Mhm.
bladed.
Crit,
All right.
and so it's 8 plus 7, 15,
Okay. So
and
you
a 12.
Put the. Oh, don't worry.
second attack, yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So you swing your axe like a god, and it goes straight through him. It reveals to you that this person is actually illusory. What is not an illusion, however,
Shoot the vine!
which the vine grows at length, and it's got a sharp end on it, and it jams into the ribs of the seer.
Ooh.
Could
Could
I
say she has a thorn in her side.
I wish we could give inspiration to the GM.
I feel like we already
Let's
have.
not do that though.
Could I like dash forward with my short swords and like take a slash at them?
You can. As you do, she is going to die from this. But she tells you quickly to the earthquake machine. It's 20 miles north. I don't know what is happening, but you must be there to stop it. And you see the green man starts talking to you. As you are holding the seer in your arms as she is dying from her mortal wound of having a vine driven straight through her chest. The green man this guy. He says, "It doesn't matter if you know where I am or what I am doing. I am from the Feywild. I am the will of the spirit of the wilds. I hate civilization. I hate you. I hate human beings. I hate humanity. But most of all, I hate music."
What?
Oh, this is going to be really, really conflicting for Akra because she's got a background as a wanderer, so she's quite a big fan of sort of the wilderness.
Yeah, but if he doesn't like music, that's
I
just like
fucking lose it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Just
every single person in this party, if we had drinks in our mouths at that point, it would have been like a five-way spit take.
yeah.
and just start screaming and go, "That's it. Our next concert is going to be in the middle of the wilds. Watch. Just watch us."
You just dug your own grave, you son of a bitch.
He just
The more we
laughs.
study art, the less we care for nature.
He says, he just laughs and then fades away. You guys know where the earthquake machine is. You know that he's working to sabotage it.
I look down the seer and say, "Thank you for your help. Sorry about your life."
I loot the seer.
The seer is wearing a cloak of manta ray. If you really want to loot the seer, you can have a cloak of manta ray.
What is that? Does it do anything?
It is a magical item that allows you to swim at your regular running speed, and you can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
And you also leave the seer naked.
Yeah. It's a pretty gruesome thing to do. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, to be
I'll
fair,
cast.
if you're a
I'll cast minor illusion to make her look. Actually, no, Excrement doesn't care.
yeah.
All right, there you go. You got a cloak of manta ray. You can add that to your thing. The rest of the house is decked out in as I said, very sparsely decorated, and there's a little bit of food in there. There's a fire that's lit in the hearth.
I sort of
Nothing else
squint
really
at
to
it and
loot.
go, like, this doesn't seem like a fitting end. Let's burn it.
Torch it. All right, that's what rock stars would do. I'll take it.
Oh, can I take the crystal ball?
You can. You can.
I was like, when I saw that, I just thought that is perfect for her stage show.
Right.
All right, everybody got what we want. Let's go.
Okay.
Hold on. I reach over with my pliers. She's properly gone, right? She's not still like she's not on her way out, right? She's
No,
like dead at this
she has died. She has expired.
Okay. I'm just gonna
at this time.
rip her tooth out then.
Man, you guys are fucking
So
awful.
yeah, you only take one tooth per person.
It's one. Just one. That's
Just
just
one.
Yeah. He's not a monster.
That's very commendable of you. I admire your restraint.
But you know, if there was a gold tooth in there, that's coming straight out. Like first.
And to be fair, there are going to be a lot of teeth in the future.
Yeah.
You know, she
there's
gave us
one
good
thing-
advice and she died for it. That's how the way of the world.
There's one thing I should probably point out, which is that I probably have some sort of kinship to with Hawkins because A, we're both sort of humanoid, animalish creatures.
Mm-hmm.
B, one of my most prized possessions is a dire bear fang from a dire bear that I killed while I was wandering in the wilderness, and I wear it on a little sort of cord around my neck.
That could be a
So I
crossover
can-
with that other game.
Yes, I killed
Cubby.
Cubby. I killed Cubby.
Incredible.
No,
Firm
Years
but
in
fair.
the future.
so yeah,
Okay,
so I
I
can
am going
definitely...
to split for a bathroom break real quick. You guys
Mhm.
talk amongst yourselves, establish more backstory. I like it. I like what you're doing here. I'll be right back.
Ooh,
You'll
okay.
notice that wasn't one of our kills, but I still took the tooth.
Mm.
That's going to be a running thing.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, it's a mark of respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's
Something to
collections of
remember her
memories
by.
and stuff.
She's going to be part of our fabulous dance.
Yeah. What actually is the sort of like teeths thing? Like with why teeth? Other than the pun.
I haven't, if I'm honest, I haven't really thought that bit through. Blaze isn't here, so like I haven't thought that bit through.
Well, now's your chance to think it through. Well, it could be.
Maybe it's just like a weird tiefling compulsion thing.
Yeah.
Because tieflings, who even knows?
Maybe she was bullied at her school, and they were like,
Yeah,
fun
for
of
the
her
horns,
being-
I think.
Gonna knock out all your
She was
teeth.
probably the only kid that had horns, and
Probably.
in that particular class.
Yeah.
And got into a fight, perhaps, and then
knocked out someone's teeth.
probably, like maybe headbutted, or maybe even by accident, the horn like clonked them in the mouth. Teeth fell out. They ran off, and she just picked the tooth up and popped it in her pocket.
Yeah, as a reminder. And then people saw
Well,
that.
I think maybe to begin with, she thought that they're going to want that. Like,
Oh, right, okay.
Didn't really like think it through, like the innocence of youth or whatever.
Yeah.
Hung on to it.
And it's just sort of become an obsession.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You were a jerk.
And
I'm
it's
not
sort
giving
of
this back.
snowballed a bit over the years as well.
I get
wonder
the
if
feeling-
there's any. I wonder if any of this party is neurotypical. I very much doubt it.
No.
No.
Della's going completely bonkers. It's fine.
This is a wacky outlet.
I have
Or
to say,
one of them.
I have to say, this is one of the, like, as far as like sort of like whole parties go, I think this is one of the ones that I think has the most rapport that I've played in. Like I
you
think
mean like the cohesion of all the characters together?
every single character in this party feels like they're perfectly like in exactly where they belong.
Yeah, they've all got their own reasons, but they've all come together. It's quite cool.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I
what
dig
the
it.
band is.
It's a good look. Okay, so does anybody have any idea about the riddle or the puzzle?
Okay,
No,
so
I've
we've
written
got-
it down. It's
Okay.
I cannot stand. You set the gate straight. You set the gate straight. You set the gate straight. And then my crystal ball is cloud.
Yeah.
I'm diagnosing it as a bug in the system. Literal bug, literal machine. We're gonna go remove some nature.
So, I mean, there was the gate outside, outside this place, and it was crooked.
But it was crooked 3 times.
And we have a crystal ball.
Yeah, I do want to say that the events of this are also tied in. So it's not just the stuff that I'm explicitly saying, but it's also the story, the actual events that you've undergone. So, for instance, the vine in the woman's chest, the illusory saboteur.
There's a song called Sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Very good.
I can't
Nothing.
stand it. I know you planned it. I'm gonna set it straight. This Watergate. I can't stand rocking when I'm in here
Yes!
because the crystal ball ain't so crystal clear.
clear.
So while you sit back and wonder why,
you
I got this fucking
genius.
story in my side. Oh my god, it's a mirage. I'm telling y'all, it's Sabotage.
Friggin' brilliant.
Oh,
All right.
who
Yep.
else but
I-
David Bowie's
Game over.
character?
Solve that one.
Well done.
All right, how do we? I literally have half an hour real time. How are we gonna fix this? I suggest everybody Google the lyrics right now.
All right. So you guys show up here, and this is where the earthquake machine is. It's a pendulum, and
Seeing it? Am I?
you're not. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I switched it to myself. Show up here.
Oh.
And you see a pendulum, and you also see our man, the saboteur. He is. He has just broken through a force shield made out of these little arcane sigils here, and he is now taking a strike at this pendulum. Place your character, please.
Okay, at the bottom. Or does it matter?
Wherever. Yeah, you guys should all be roughly together. It's pretty much the only.
I'm
Request I
gonna
have.
be in the front again.
This isn't gonna like get a copyright strike against Teddy's channel or anything.
You know, I don't. Actually,
I mean,
as
the
long as-
song's not playing.
As long as we keep on talking, it's fine.
Okay.
yeah, it should be okay.
As long as we don't leave any sort of silence.
We're not
yeah.
profiting
Right.
off it,
Yeah,
Well-
definitely not.
except for
Right.
in amusement.
Okay,
And,
so this.
alright. I point my finger at the saboteur and say, "You think you can shut us up with a push of your button? Well, let me tell you, nothing will keep us though nothing will keep us together today. We will beat you forever and ever. We can be heroes just for this day."
Whoa!
Nice.
Success. All right.
Oh man,
I love it because we're not usually heroes. We're usually villains.
Incredible.
all right.
So he.
It's time to put out this fire with some gasoline.
Yep. He sees you, and he is actually kind of shocked that you've made it here and that you've solved the riddle. So he summons a couple of these bad boys.
I love their moustaches.
Then
It's one thing.
You know,
Mhm.
they're not so ugly provided you shut your eyes and don't look at them.
Yeah.
But what about the one that stood right behind you?
All right, so three gigantic plant mustachio guys leap out of the ground as he points at the ground, and then he starts trying to take out this pendulum. He is not concerned about fighting you. He's concerned about destroying this earthquake device so that all of the cities in the country will be destroyed, and nature will be allowed to reclaim the land, and it will finally be quiet without all that music.
He's an auditor.
We
My
can't let this
God.
happen. We live in a very big house in the country. Okay, so
He's the worst of all. He's a critic.
All right, so everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh yeah, we're rolling now.
rolling.
Roll and roll. Woo!
rolling. Oh no, that was
I'm sorry about my thing.
that would have fit. That would have fit better with the Rockmen, I think.
Before
11.
anything starts, we gotta strike up we gotta do the whole shebang. Okay, pose.
Pose.
I gotta go next to somebody. I don't want to go in front. Front is
No.
scary, but
Yeah.
gotta.
Okay. My pose is my wings are totally outstretched, got my claws up in the air, and I'm looking right up.
I hold my guitar in one hand and my axe in the other, and I hold both of my arms towards the sky and just roar.
I just I have my lute and it's been slung on my back this whole time, and I swing it to the front, just kind of look down at the ground, close my eyes, and go, "It's showtime." just loud enough for everyone around me to hear.
Mm-hmm. Possibly helped by a little bit of magic.
Everything I say is magic, baby.
Every little thing she says is magic.
Where did my initiative go?
The Rockmen have it.
The Rockmen have it. No, I'm clearing out old initiative.
Oh, okay. But I rolled a 22.
It's
I
there.
rolled a 22 too.
22 2.
Mm-hmm.
22.
2 2?
But you got the crit, so you should probably go first.
Yes.
Okay, let me fix your...
Teeth and Scrimmage, are you striking poses? Are you doing any sort of pyrotechnics?
My arms are crossed and my head is sort of cocked at an angle, which is suggesting that I've got my arms crossed for style purposes rather than like any other particular reason.
My squid familiar called Cthulhu is on my shoulder.
Fulamari.
I pet him while tentacles rise from the ground and lash out at the air.
Nice.
Okay. Delightful. Okay, so I've got everybody's initiative, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Ish, kind of.
Hang on 1 second, please. My dog is losing his mind over something.
They tend to do that, I find.
Ah,
Does anyone use the tablet app for this?
I've never.
Not tried it.
I just wondering because it's like maybe that would be handy just to like tap on things while you're looking at the, because I have to swap between windows and all.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see.
With the character sheet, I popped that one out into its own little. Because
Yeah,
floating
yeah.
over is just so annoying.
Yeah.
Success. Okay, so
Right. Dog puzzle.
Yep, dog puzzle solved. Akra, you've just seen 3 plant minions spring out of the ground. And this guy is scaling the machine, which is about 30 or 40 feet tall. And what he wants to do is chop that pendulum right off.
Okay, we have presumably not had a short rest.
Correct.
Okay, so I don't have my my health or my action surge back, but I do have this,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna
Oh
shoot.
my god.
I open my mouth and with a roar, crackling bolts of energy lance out
And it's a Beastie
and
Boys.
pass straight through those two plant monsters.
Okay, roll your d6 damage and tell me your con modifier, please.
So that's 8 damage, and my Constitution modifier is 2.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus. So that's like 13 DC 13.
All right, these 2 suckers get a jolt right through their, right in the chlorophyll. And they are very upset about it. The lightning passes through the first, travels into the next, and they are lit up from the inside. It's a little bit like that one scene from Home Alone,
Mhm.
Marv's skull. Okay, excellent move. Nice damage. Veer, you're up next. You just saw a lightning bolt rip through 2 plant men. But there's a third still, and the saboteur is trying to move up to the top of this pendulum.
My apologies. I need to do some range finding. Oh yes. It's time to whisper some dissonance, everybody. I'm, planting my feet firmly into the ground. And if you, oh no, wait, why is that DC 0 strength? Sorry, troubleshooting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I hit saving throw instead of whatever the hell. Wisdom saving throw. I planned
We
that.
do come from the land of the ice and snow.
We do. And I yell at him, "You got to make way for the Homo Superior."
Nice. I love that song.
That's not enough. I'm a DC 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Save for the
So
first.
right.
Wisdom saving throw.
Did we decide? Oh wait. This is of the. Okay.
This is the saboteur.
This is the saboteur.
Mm-hmm.
So we're taking this first roll, but I did put in the wrong modifier.
Shot. Yes. Wow. Wow.
He did make the save. My apologies for rolling that wrong. But he does take half
as
the
much
damage. So go ahead and roll the damage.
The
Let's
damage
see
was
how much he
rolled. It
takes.
was a 14. So take 7.
Okay, cool. Amazing. He's He's like, oh, this sounds suspiciously like music. I'm sick of this. Be quiet. Ah. Hawkins, you're up. You just saw our man get lanced with a dissonant whisper, with a careless whisper. What do you do?
So many references. Do you want me to take on crowd control, or do you want me to go right for the dude?
I think you ranged people should be going for the dude on the pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
So
in that
take
case,
your shot.
I shall cast my Hunter's Mark. And let's see, I'll just show you the effect of that. Basically just gives me a d6 against him. I attack him. So,
got it.
And with that, I'm going to attack.
Way.
Two longbow bolts coming at you. That is good. Okay, that's first. And I'm going to use my inspiration for the second.
Okay.
Oh, no need.
Oh.
But okay. I can dig it.
So you hit him twice
Yep.
with 19 damage. Go ahead and roll your 2d6 damage.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
extra 1d6s.
D6 and a D6.
So 5 plus 19 makes 24. This guy is in some fucking trouble already. Jesus, people. You catch him right in his back, right in his insectoid like kind of
His trunk.
his exoskeleton. And you hear two thunk arrows piercing into him, and now he's just got 2 arrows sticking right out of him.
And I start singing "God gave rock and roll to you."
I'm going to be probably playing like semi in character, playing the actual like guitar line for Sabotage during this whole battle.
Very good. Let's
so
see.
it's diegetic music.
Okay. Well, in that case, I take it back. I'm singing some lyrics from Sabotage.
Very good. I can't stand it. I know you planned it, Johnny. Okay, so the plant minions are now acting, and they are very displeased, in particular with our good friend, the dragon, who just gave them a lightning bolt to the grill piece. So one rolls up to you, and he tries to attack you.
Nope. And nope.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
He comes up and swings his plant arms ineffectually against you. They're like spaghetti noodles.
Leaves are just going everywhere.
Why don't you make like a tree and leaf? And then our other swampy pal rolls up and then tries to attack the manager. Delith, you're in some shit. You got a plant all up in your grill piece.
I ain't no manager, I'm a front man.
Yeah, it's Teef who's the manager.
Oh, my apologies. I misunderstood.
Literally in front of the manager.
Mhm.
The front.
You are the front man. 7 does not hit you, correct?
Doesn't hit me. I shy away while yelling, "No, not the face!"
Okay. And what about 14?
My AC is
Telling people
14,
with
so
his
that'll hit.
face.
That does hit. Okay. You take 9 points of damage. This one has grown thorns. He's figured out the secret to being a successful plant attacker.
What a prick.
So he's... Delightful. If I could give you more than 1 point of inspiration, I would.
It's okay.
Anyway, he successfully hits you for 9 points of damage, and
Boom. Look at that. Okay, that doesn't really work because the background's just green as well, so we'll pretend that it was.
And the other one uses the time-tested strategy of geeking the mage, and he's rolling up to our good friend Scrimmage, and he's going to try and attack you. 16?
Yeah.
You're making a bad mistake, buddy. He is gonna mess with your mind.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage. 14. Is
Yeah.
that hit? Okay.
No!
What are you at now?
Another 3.
Oh,
You're lucking out. You are lucking out. Okay,
man.
so that is all of the plant minions, and the saboteur now goes. Why is his initiative doubling? I don't really know.
Yeah, that's
Plant
weird.
minions did the same thing too. So I'm going to set them back. The saboteur, he casts a magic bolt. Blood Ted, you recognize this as an eldritch blast right at the top of the pendulum. He's trying to dislodge it. And it does appear to be partially successful in that another enormous earthquake strikes. This one is the worst you've seen yet. You can actually see the ground undulating from miles around. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw. The plant men put down their roots and they are unaffected by this and don't have to do a saving throw.
Oh no!
No, critical fail.
Hawkins, no!
All right,
I'm gonna
everybody
break my beak.
with Scrimmage and Hawkins, you are thrown to the ground by this unexpected,
Turbulence.
incredible show of force, and you are now prone.
No!
Prone to
What
violence.
does prone mean?
You're lying down.
Yeah, it just means that you're lying down. It's a combat condition that makes it so that if somebody is in melee range, so if you stand up, you take an attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
If you, it also uses up half of your movement to stand up. If you do not stand up, then melee attacks against you have advantage, and ranged attacks against you have disadvantage.
Okay.
So, this is the state of combat. So you guys have all been kind of knocked around by the saboteur, who really just kind of rang your bell with that pendulum. You can ring the bell, Teef. It's up. It's you. What kind of trouble are you going to get up to, Teef, the tiefling teeth thief?
well, looks like I got to fight
Oh.
for my right to party.
Oh, I know the background music for this. The background music for this scene is Blood Sugar
Blood
by
sugar.
Pendulum.
I don't think I know it.
Da, 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 da.
Now we're definitely going to get a copyright violation. All right, Teef, what's going on?
I'm going to move up
I'm glad you think
Here.
so much of my singing.
and I'm going to attack this plant dude right in front of me
Mhm.
with the old rapier. If I can find the right thing. That. Yuck.
Nope, no good.
Hmm.
He expertly parries your rapier with a twig.
That's humiliating, that is.
All right, Screamenge, you're up.
Mm,
Or rather,
okay.
you're down. You're on the ground, aren't you?
Hmm.
Let me see what I can do here. If I was closer to this guy, I could just literally, I don't know, like make a suggestion to him, like cast a spell suggestion and just make him do something else. But I can't.
Would I be able to fly you up there?
Maybe. I mean, like on your next
I mean,
turn.
once you've both gotten up.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
Acra throw you there?
Probably when I'm not fighting.
Yeah, Like, not in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
does-
nobody tosses a dwarf, but no one ever said anything about gnomes.
Yeah, gnomes are fair play.
I think they secretly like it.
Can I?
Oh, screw! You had to make it dirty.
Can I cast minor illusion to make it seem like I'm already standing up?
You're cutting out a bit there.
Can I
Repeat.
cast minor illusion to make it seem that I'm already standing up? So that when I actually stand up, it won't trigger
Oh,
an attack of opportunity?
that's smart.
I would say that
Mechanically possible, but it's smart.
it is very smart, and I want to reward that, but that is also like a cantrip, and it is not like.
Well,
Maybe you could
what
give them
if I
disadvantage
see?
on the attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah, that. Thank you, Quinn. That is precisely it. We will do that. He's going to take a swing at you, but you have cleverly given him some problems.
He won't know which one to aim for, right?
Entirely correct. Very
Seeing
good.
double.
50-50.
All right. Does
Wow.
10 hit you?
10 does not hit me.
10 does not hit you. Okay, he
But
takes a
11
swing at the
would've.
illusion.
11 would have.
Yeah.
So
It
Clever.
worked. Nice.
Very good. Yeah, he takes a swing at the minor illusion that you've crafted just for this very occasion, and he is unsuccessful. Now you have stood up and you have taken your action by casting that cantrip. Good. Let's get to Akra.
Wait, I can use my. Can I still use?
Movement.
Yeah. Can I take a careful step?
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
can.
No. And I'll wait for Birdman to fly me up there.
What is it with Universal and Birdman?
I just can't get enough.
Okay, so you have taken your careful step. Akra, you have just seen the gnome get knocked down, but he got up again, and you're never going to bring him down. What do you do?
So Ashley, how drunk are you? How drunk are you, Scrimmage? 'Cause-
Drunk.
Yeah, because if you're drinking the whiskey drink and the cider drink and the vodka drink,
Vodka
and-
drink.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a lot of drinks. Yeah. You guys have been singing songs that remind me of the good times. That's for
Night
sure.
away.
Okay, Akra, what do you do?
I think I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
Very
with
good.
My battle
Roll.
axe.
Punch it real good.
Yep,
Yes.
24
24 hits.
and does 10 damage, 10
Right.
slashing.
Uh-huh.
What is its state now?
It is looking very. It's still pretty much on its feet. You have definitely just sliced off a significant portion of plant matter, but its
Okay.
chlorophyll is still chlorophylled up.
So I'm going to attack it again.
Is there anything you can do to get it away from me, by the way?
Okay, 21
Some good
definitely hits. Yeah, you're fucking up this guy's Christmas. He's at this point he is looking quite bad. Like he is you probably just cut off like one of his plant legs with that second blow. So he's messed right up. You're trying to chop this tree right down. Okay,
man.
Akra has just taken two mighty
I'm okay.
and now it is Deleth, your turn. You've got a swamp guy right in your face, but Teeth
two,
is standing right
really?
next to you. That's true. That's true.
Do I take revenge? Do I take out the one who's about to go down, or do I take out the saboteur?
Take out
Decisions.
Saboteur.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got this down pat.
I am staying right where I am. You
Well-
know,
Could I suggest taking a step backwards? Because I think if you spellcast.
no. The thing is, he's right at the.
No, I need
out
her
of
to-
my range.
Right.
I
Also,
can't.
she's got to be in range for me. If I do manage to hit this guy, I'll get
Right.
a sneaky attack.
But if I cast magic, will I provoke an attack of opportunity? That's the question. Right.
I think the Warcaster feat is set up so that you will not get an attack of opportunity, but
I
you
don't
do
have
not
that.
have that feat.
No.
So I believe that it would provoke an attack of opportunity, perhaps from both of these guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to sidle.
Okay.
Like I'm really good at sidling.
I
I just
agree.
take a
That's
careful
actually
sidle
a thing
back.
in 5th edition, because I've been casting spells
Could
all the
you-
time as Ichbeth near enemies.
You could also have delayed your turn, perhaps.
Depends if it's a ranged attack.
That's true. That's true. But I'm on top of the stack anyway, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my sidle and I'm going to viciously mock the one in front of teeth.
Okay.
And as I cast, I say, if nature was comfortable, mankind would never have needed buildings.
Incredible.
Nice.
Wisdom saving throw against 14.
Yes. One moment.
Okey-doke.
I was okay. So this is an important thing. I was wrong about that. I don't believe it provokes an attack of opportunity
Oh.
to do spellcasting.
Right.
I just looked at
Rewind.
the Warcaster feat, and it does not. So if you wish, you can continue on the course of action you've already taken, or you can have a mulligan.
JK, I don't do that.
JK, check.
JK, I don't do that. JK,
That
what
was
I
a
do
dream
is
sequence.
it's like a what could have been, you know.
This is the
Instead-
remix.
That's where the
Yeah.
spin-off series would have started from.
Yeah.
Life
Instead,
changed forever that day.
instead, I look straight at the saboteur and cast Phantasmal Force instead.
Let me
Aha.
scroll back a
That's
few
right.
pages and start reading.
Yeah. Exactly.
Blah 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 blah. Intelligence saving roll against 14.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
I see you're
So-
trying to fool me with your dastardly
I would've-
music.
the illusion would have been that he is like suddenly in the middle of a stage surrounded by musicians who just start playing like the most just everyone starts playing a different song and it's just awful. But he realizes very quickly this is not the case. Sad.
Well,
And yeah, that was my action. And
Very
I
good.
well, you know what? I'm shamefacedly gonna take my sidle.
You can sidle, indeed.
Although if you sidle, that means that Teef doesn't get her sneak attack.
Oh, I don't sidle. I just look down and hang my head in shame.
Tragic. Oh no, this is the day the music died. You're up.
okay. Let's see. So I stand up. I
Check.
shall brave the attack of opportunity.
Right. Let's hit it.
Can't touch me.
Da, 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 da.
Oh,
Well, hang on.
Yes, you can touch me.
No, that is not how that was supposed to work. All right, 10 does not touch you,
Oh,
so you're
great.
Gucci. You're Gucci, baby.
Okay, I just dodge out of the way with avian grace. Let's see. So, could I pick up Scrimmage and fly him over there?
Scrimmage, do you have your weight established, or just your height?
Yeah, I do, I think. Do I? Yeah, 39 pounds.
39 pounds. You
Wow.
can easily lift, my little bird friend.
Nice.
That will be no sweat. You can take half your movement.
Okay, so
You're like the weight of my school backpack.
I just facing towards the wizard or the what you call him, saboteur.
Saboteur.
I
Okay.
flap it into the air and grab Scrimmage around the shoulders with my foot talons. And so we're essentially flying towards him like that.
Walking through the air.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Okay,
Okay.
so
All right.
when I'm flying, I have a speed of 50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get to about there.
But he said you could go half, right?
Half your
Because you're
movement.
carrying.
Oh, right.
No,
right.
half your movement. It's not because he's carrying Scrimmage. He's getting half because he had to stand up.
Oh, right.
So
But
you
I'm
can
taking
move
two.
25 feet with him.
I mean, I'm not taking an attack action.
Oh,
That
okay.
means I should
Yeah.
be able to take two.
I
Movements.
think this
Movement
is
actions.
actually enough, maybe?
Oh, really? Well, if that's the
Well,
case,
Technically, you'd be on the same square as him, but
Yeah,
under
okay.
him, right?
So,
At this point. So.
yeah,
let's see.
yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay,
That's
okay.
lucky.
So we are in the air. I'm holding him by the shoulders, and I am aiming my bow.
This is beautiful.
That is beautiful. I agree with that.
It's a new album cover.
Okay, so you can either take an
And
attack.
behold, there was a pale bird, and the
Well,
one who rode
Yeah.
beneath him. His
I'm
name
gonna
was
say that
Scrimmage.
grabbing Scrimmage and carrying him counts as an action, right? Like that is about as involved as an attack would be,
Okay.
Yeah.
because you had to like kind of coordinate carefully to be able to
Yeah.
grab him. So
Okay.
we'll just say that you're able to take that movement action. Scrimenge and you are where you are. You're kind of in midair, which is a totally dope place to be. Very rock and roll of you. All right, so the plant minions get their turn. And these guys are having none of it. This one over here on the right. Let's see. You guys are in midair, so he can't do anything about it. So he just runs over to Accra and tries to tag team 2-on-1. Accra, you're in trouble now.
Let them come. I've been needing to mow my lawn for a while.
Jesus. 18, does that hit? Or
No.
do you have your shield out?
I do have my shield out.
Okay.
It doesn't hit.
All right. He takes a pair of swings. The other guy takes a pair of swings at you, neither of which hit. So everybody's just kind of flailing.
I am a rock.
Yeah, I'm a rock. I'm an island. So essentially, you are like, imagine that you are sitting under a tree and it's fall. Leaves are just kind of gently brushing past you. And the other plant minion is going to take another swipe at frontman Delith.
Come at me, bro.
So does 10 hit Delith? Does not.
Nope.
Okay. Another 10. Delith is in the freaking clear.
I'm telling you, man. Chosen star child.
Incredible.
Just sort of yodeling about.
Just like dazzled by my makeup.
Yes, that's way better. I love
Like
it.
the sun coming off the glitter sort of eyeshadow I've got on.
Also, the
it.
prequels aren't canon.
That is gorgeous. Okay, so my dear Hawkins, you are about to get attacked by an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I'll be fine.
Oh my god,
let's
he's
hope
trying
you
to
don't
snipe
fall.
him at the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
What am I looking at?
How high are you?
Not
15 feet.
terribly high.
15
yeah.
feet is what I'm ruling. Just because he just took off.
I mean, he's got a soft landing as well because there's a gnome under him. So.
Yeah, I'm just worried about.
I'm
just
gonna-
worried about our pyrotechnic guy.
Wait, hold up. I can roll my last use of cutting. Wait, did I already use cutting words? No, this
You
is my
cutting-
last one.
You've used cutting words twice.
Okay, so this is my last use of cutting words.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see it's within 60 feet.
Yep.
And let's roll.
What did
Roll
you
it.
actually roll? Lowly is a 22 versus.
It's not, and I it's not
Easy.
the time for witty quips right now. I just yelled, "Not my drummer, you bastard!"
Okay. Ted, remind me how Eldritch Blast works damage-wise?
It's 1d10.
Mm-hmm. But it changes by level. What's the other?
Oh yeah, you throw it twice. You just throw it twice in another
Okay.
1d10.
So this
I
is
should have
off.
che-
This
Oh
will.
shit! I didn't. Never mind. I could have used it twice because I'm level 5 too.
Newbie.
Anyway, so that's 5 off the damage roll.
It's fine. He's been holding back.
Yes.
Wow.
What? Okay, you get hit for 2 points of damage. Five off that first roll, and then the second damage roll does not have that apply.
Yeah.
So yes, you take 2 points of damage. It is no freaking problem. He like manages to knock off one of your
Don't
feathers.
you need to like roll attack?
No,
Uh,
it is.
No, that was a
22.
22.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to beat me no matter what. So
Yeah, that's
Uh,
why.
I just look at him and
I
say,
think you
I've
don't
been through
need to
many
roll
times in
attack
which I thought I might
twice.
lose it.
Okay.
The only thing that saved me has always been music.
Woo!
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay,
Steve,
now
what's for
so now it is duly noted that for Eldritch Blast, he's going to need to make 2 attack rolls. But anyway, point of the story is we're moving forward with it as it is. So Saboteur has acted, and he reaches down and wrenches physically at the chain of the pendulum, and everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
What about us in the air?
Airborne.
You guys in the air are fucking free.
Free falling.
Incredible. Very well done, Universal.
Or are you the wild-eyed boys from Free Cloud?
Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna use my point of inspiration here so I don't fall flat on my ass.
All right. Okay.
Oh, that
go
really
ahead.
didn't help.
Nope, you still fall on your ass. All right.
Full hard on your ass.
Yeah, Delith, you are chucked to the ground, and another even more powerful earthquake centered on your location has just struck the party. Trees are
What?
uprooting and falling, and the possibility for collateral damage is absolutely massive.
Wait, what do we do?
You just
You're
fell over.
prone.
That's what.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's all. But yeah, so you are now prone within the range of those two beasties. And it is now Teef's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try another attack.
Get him
against
off
one
my back.
straight in front.
Mhm.
Where are we? That one there. And if that does that hit or miss?
It does hit. Go ahead and roll your sneak
Hits.
attack.
Okay, then we have sneak attack. That one there. Yeah, not a great roll.
Okay.
Still,
Still
15
fairly
damage.
Powerful.
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I'll take it.
itself.
All right, this guy is looking fairly. He's not in good shape, but he's still standing. You can see a little bit of sap flowing out of him. And do you want to take any other actions?
Can I use some of my movement to help Delith stand up, or does that not? Doesn't work like that. That would probably have been an action, I guess.
If you want to take the attack of opportunity that would be meant for Delith from this person,
It's
will
okay, I
allow
can
that.
tank it.
Oh my god! Nice metagaming. I love that.
Alternatively, don't let them touch my makeup. Both are acceptable.
Mhm.
In that case, can I do a sleight of hand to try and steal the make? Oh, you mean the one you're wearing?
The one I'm wearing, not the one I'm
Yeah.
carrying.
Damn it! I could have just snuck it out.
You could sneak the makeup off her face with a roll
That
of
would have
30
been
again.
amazing. Wouldn't
That would be a. You would need a very good roll.
Just a quick-
Technically, I could do it if I rolled a 19. That would.
Just a quick sort of
Or a 20.
flick with a wet wipe. It's just all gone.
But it's all perfectly preserved on the wipe. Like,
Mhm,
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
like transfer.
Right.
No, I think I'll leave it there.
Okay. Scrimenge,
Okay.
my dear friend, you are being carried through the air majestically by a bird. You've got talons digging into your arms a little bit, and it's uncomfortable. But
The
you can
eagles
still-
are coming.
I cast suggestion.
Oh.
Let's see if it works.
He's gonna roll high now. Watch this. After all of this. Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
what is
Instead
your
of
suggestion?
it means I can speak 2 sentences and they have to sound logical, and he has to do what I say basically.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
now hang on one second. Because he is a creature of the Feywild, because that is his origin, he does have advantage on saving throws against charm. This is also true of elves and half elves, by the way. Just so you guys.
That sounds about right.
No! Savage!
You son of a.
Oh man,
What were
I'm
you
sorry,
going to-
homie.
what were
Yeah,
you
what
going
was
to tell him to
your
do?
suggestion?
I was gonna make him think that the machine was indestructible, and then tell him to fall to the ground and despair at his defeat.
I'm sure he's going to do that sooner or later. Okay. So fair enough. You tried your best to suggest, but he steals his mind against your charming visage. And we are back to the top of the initiative with Akra. Akra, you got a pair of these plant people who are menacing you are all up in your grill, invading your
not-
personal space. What do
They're
you
not
do?
very menacing.
They've mostly have just been waving noodles at you. Yes.
So I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Does that hit?
It does hit. He takes 7 damage.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. These are very thick, very solidly built, like an oak tree.
He was definitely feeling the hurt earlier, though.
Do you want to take another attack?
I'm wondering whether I should take the other attack on this guy or whether I should do it on the guy to my left. I think I'm going to attack the same guy.
Go for the same one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another 11 damage.
That is enough to kill him. He is
Yes.
felled.
Oh,
Mighty
yes.
beast. He leaves behind.
And I'm yelling timber.
I'm yelling timber. Okay, so he leaves behind nothing but a stump. Out here.
And then he sprints off to the right.
No, shush. All right, so Akra swings her mighty battle axe twice and leaves a stump behind. Delith
Leaves.
leaves. Each shoots and leaves. Delith, you are still being menaced by one of these horrifying plant creatures, this living tree, this ent in front of you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to make fun of it, maybe.
Very good.
That was very, very picked right there.
Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna mock it viciously.
Okay.
Whew.
Nice.
All right.
Your face is a mess. That's all I got. It's
Oh
not a
my
lot.
God, he is really hurt by that.
His face is a mess.
His face is a fucking mess, and he knows it, and it hurts his feelings to hear it. And now he's crying little sap out of his eyes. He's got little,
Which isn't helping because it's sticky and
yeah,
just,
it's sticky, and
no,
now
no,
it's
no.
clogging up his vision. He's very upset about this.
You haven't been relevant since Alma wrote you.
Oh my God.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Doot, 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 doot.
Doot, doot, doot. Oh yeah, that does
Goodness
not
gracious.
save.
Okay,
2 d4
and it
seconds.
has. So it takes that damage, and it will have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. So please help me remember that.
Will
I
do.
will.
Okay, Hawkins, you're up. You're carrying a gnome in your arm, and it just tried to do some magic
He's carrying a gnome in his legs.
in your legs. Thank you. Your foot
With
talons.
Betwixt his thighs.
I'm squeezing you just a little bit too tight.
You're feeling very warm.
Wow.
The nesting tendency is coming back to him.
Didn't even know I shipped it.
Hawkins is brooding.
And plus, I really need to go to the toilet. I will draw my
Doesn't
bow.
help that my hair is so spiky.
It's just tickling things down
Yeah,
there.
you got a little bit of a tickle on your underside,
It will be disadvantage to my
Go.
rolls.
right around your cloaca.
No one has the right to touch me in my cloaca area. Okay.
That's a private.
So-
private place.
I say to him, do you think you can steel your mind against arrows to the brain? And
And
Yes.
yes.
I can. It just sails past him like 4
It does
foot
sail
away.
past him. Absolutely, he's
Uh,
not.
second attack.
Yep. Okay, double crit fails. I was gonna let that first one slide, but your wings get tangled up in your bow, and both you and Grimenge plummet to the ground, 15 feet.
Why didn't
Not-
you lower him first?
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake indeed. You got all your wings tangled up in your bow, tangled up in blue, and as a result, you guys both go crashing to the ground. 15 feet is enough that I'm going to go ahead and roll a bit of fall damage for you guys.
dead.
Oh,
You and Scrimmage both take 3 points of damage.
Everyone falls, rocks die.
I think
No, everyone falls, rock dies.
no.
Oh,
personally, I think whoever's on top should take slightly less damage.
Or maybe whoever's on top could take slightly more.
No,
Yeah.
you guys were going quickly in the air, so I'm gonna. You didn't fall straight down. You kind of fell. Both of them just kind of fell forward as with that momentum. So, Scrimmage, you did not get landed on by a bird. Okay, now it's time for the plant minions to take their actions. They are firmly rooted in the ground. As unmovable as an oak, and one of them swings for Deleth again.
I love how they're just completely ignoring Teeth.
Mm-hmm. It's because they're intimidated by the totally sweet makeup, and these guys are just nothing. Wow. Okay, so they just swing their little noodly vines at you, and
Teeth sarcastically says, "Oh, please, please, leave us alone."
incredible. Okay, so now Akra, you are getting fired upon by this other plant minion next to you. 19 hits.
I can't believe how useless your minions are.
Jesus. Does 19 hit?
Me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it does. Just.
Okay. Do.
What's our armor are you wearing?
Chainmail and a shield.
Whoa, that's a big hit.
Take 11 damage.
So that'll make me sort of flinch a bit and sort of like grunt and sort of flinch under there.
Yeah, this one is able to. It's still swinging, just kind of a little pansy sort of vine, but a thorn manages to slip in between, kind of your chainmail and your face, and it scratches up your face real good.
Clear. That
I've already got scars.
it is a
Mhm.
vine
You got
covered
more.
in pansies.
Okay, and then it also has another attack that it will try to. Yo,
Oh,
Whoa!
good rolls out here.
Where have you been
Well.
keeping them?
Very consistent.
Okay, you take
Wah,
4
wah.
points of damage this time. Yeah, it's this time it scratches you again, but it's just a little nick. Looks like you cut yourself shaving.
so I'm sort of a little bit. I've got blood sort of dripping down my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sort of grimacing a bit.
All right, the saboteur goes next, and he wrenches
grimacing
again.
more than usual.
Yes. You might even have lost a tooth.
If I have, I'll give it to Teeth. If you
Very good. Okay, yeah, I'll say that 11. You got a chipped fang. Your a portion of one of your fangs has been knocked off. You might want to get a veneer for that.
Or not. It makes me look more metal.
Or not. It is more metal. That is very true. The saboteur now is able to, because we've got our birdman and the gnome have fallen. He now is focusing all of his energy on the pendulum, and it is getting very dangerous. Everybody, please make another dexterity saving throw.
What about those on the ground?
Those that are on the ground, you're just prone already.
Ah, no.
Oh, great. Quinn drops like a rock and nobody else does at all. So now half the party's on the ground. You are starting to realize that this pendulum is in some pretty bad shape. And if he destroys that pendulum, it is going to be game over. The entire countryside will be split. Mhm. So he now has used up, he gets 2 actions per round, and he has used up both of them on the pendulum, and it is now there are now great chasms being rent in the earth around you. Pits are opening up. The earth again undulates violently, and now it looks like fucking jello the way that it's moving. And with that, it is Teef's turn. Teef, you've got a plant man staring you in the face, and you have got the earth moving beneath your feet. What do you do?
I do have a short bow, but I'm not very good with it. So I don't know if I should take the shot or just deal with this guy.
Take the shot. Take the shot. If my guess is that if he's controlling these minions, then if we take him out, they will probably die also.
Yeah, I think whatever else happens, we need to kill this guy before he gets another hit.
All right.
On this
In
bell.
that case, I'm going to take the shot with the short bow.
All right. What do you do with your rapier? You have to just drop it on the ground. Actually, you can't sheath it. Well,
Okay.
actually, no. You've got cunning action, so that brings you another move.
How about you drop it, but it lands on the foot of the plant dude?
Perfect. He gets 1 point of damage, and the sword is stuck in his foot. Easy to retrieve for later. So go ahead and roll your short bow. You're going to be at disadvantage because you were at long range, I think.
It has a range of 80, and this is
There's
60.
range of 80. Very good. All right, you are not at a disadvantage then.
Assuming I don't get a sneak attack.
No, you don't.
I can't shank the guy in front of me with my dagger or something.
No, you
I'm
wouldn't have been
afraid not.
expecting that.
Shoot Cell through his minion.
Yeah, the saboteur, the spirit of the wilderness, the spirit of the wild, takes an arrow, and he's clearly he now looks like a pincushion. He's got 2 large arrows from a longbow, and then 1 smaller arrow still stuck in him.
Yeah, but how upset does he seem to be by his new pincushion status?
He is not very chuffed. He took a lot of damage from Hawkins, and he is in fairly dire straits.
Thief shouts out, "Pollen yourself together."
You need to start using that inspiration so I can give it back to you.
Wait. So
Had I missed that shot,
he's-
I was going to.
if he's standing on top of this pendulum
Mm-hmm.
and he is in dire straits, does that make him a Sultan of Swing?
No!
Oh!
God!
Wow, deep cut. That is very good. That is a very well thought out joke. Good work. A+. Gold star.
Thank you.
All right, Scrimenge, you are on the ground. You've just fallen from such great heights.
I stand up
Okay.
and cast Eldritch Blast because it's the only thing I can do.
But you get 2 shots,
Yeah.
remember?
Mhm. 15 does hit. So your first one misses, but your second strike is true, and he kind of takes that brunt of force, but it kind of smacks him in the head, and he shakes his head. He's a little bit dazed right now. This fight is going very poorly
Dazed and
for him.
confused.
But he wants
Unwashed and somewhat slightly dazed.
But he wants very badly to end the blight of humanity and humanity's music. So he's still focusing on this pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Akra, your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna sort of grit my teeth and sort of go, "Ah!" And I'm going to use my second wind to gain 15 hit points back.
Oh, nice. Well done. Living large.
So I'm now back to 36 hit points.
Okay.
I'm going to get up and take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Hang on 1 second.
If you're thinking of moving, don't forget you can only move half.
Yep.
Okay. The attack of opportunity misses. You bat it away with your shield.
I'm going to move 15 feet, stumble forwards.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a long range, I think, because the range thing, it's 20/60, so that means 60 is maximum range, right?
Right.
So I'm at long range, so I'm
okay.
disadvantaged.
Roll twice. You have disadvantage.
And I'm going to throw my hand axes
Yes.
Nice.
in one attack. So that's a 12
So it fails. Second attack.
and a 14.
14 also fails.
Oh,
Just dodges
no.
nimbly. He's up
you
on
have
the
an
structure
inspiration?
around the pendulum, and he just kind of swings around it like a monkey and dodges both of your hand axes, which go flying into the air behind him.
I am going to cast. Yep, perfect. That again. Illusion against 14.
Okay.
Intelligence against 14 first.
Okay.
Why
Oh,
does this
No
keep
good.
happening?
His fucking mind is too powerful. The illusion you craft an illusion and send it toward him, but
He sees it for what it is, and
it takes an appearance of like a wavering force, like the air over a fire, right? Like
Mhm.
it's just, and it flies toward him and then kind of glances off of his insectoid plant head.
stupid plant head.
Stupid
Anyway.
plant head.
Oh, crap.
All right, Hawkins, no pressure.
Okay, so I don't have a disadvantage. If I say a cool line, can I have advantage, or can I?
If you say,
Can
if
I
you have a
get
cool line on
inspiration?
deck, I will give you
Okay.
inspiration, and you can use that to cancel your disadvantage.
So I stand up, brush myself off, ready the longbow, and sing, "Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You
All right.
give plants a bad name."
Excellent. Okay. All right. Especially with that supporting guitar work there. Again, copyright violation, guys. We're gonna get busted. Hawkins, you can now act without disadvantage.
Yay. Okay, so longbow attack. What?
Oh,
Wait a second. Oh crap, I'm not even looking at it right. But I'm rolling again for that same attack.
yes!
Oh. Let me see. Yep. All right. He is indeed shot through the heart.
And one more for luck.
Okay, he is indeed shot through the heart with that second attack, and you see him fall off of the structure like a wet sack of plant.
yes!
Is
Saboteur.
And I say, some mofos are always trying to ice skate uphill.
He falls to the structure, and he's compost, baby.
Woo!
He did it. And his other plant minions just kind of retreat to the earth from which they came, and they are out of here. You have just saved the day. Congratulations, team, squad.
Band.
with the power
Band.
of rock and roll and also
Yep.
some arrows.
And friendship.
Lots of arrows, definitely.
Scrimmage remembers
God.
that he actually wants the world to end and throws an Eldritch Blast at the machine.
And you're like, oh,
You
damn
don't
it.
want the world to end, because if the world ends, you can't rule it.
Yeah.
I don't want to rule it.
Well, once you make the world end, there's going to be fewer targets for you to hit.
Yeah. Like if the world ends, then that means that your fun ends.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
you want to live as long as you can, and then take the world down with you.
yeah. I put an arm around his shoulder and like, look out there. Look at the world that we've just saved. Now we're free to rob it.
All right. That is the game. I hope you enjoyed it. This
It was
again is called.
amazing.
That was-
I Can't Stand It.
I know you planned it, Blaze.
Yep.
Mhm. Good.
Oh, that
Well,
was
thank
wonderful.
you very much for playing, everyone.
No, that was
I
great.
appreciated
Thank
the
you.
game.
Thank you.
That was amazing. I loved it.
Very good.
10 out of 10. Would adventure again?
A plus for the band. You guys really went above and beyond for the character meshing and the backstory and all that. I now have to go and walk my dog, but I had a good one. I'm glad to hear that you guys did too, and you can take it easy.
Mhm.
Take
Bye.
it easy.
Everybody gains a
Nice.
level. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
All right, take care.
Peace out. Good stuff. Oh, and Veer, I can't believe you got that Beastie Boys reference. That was genius.
Well, I figured it was a song, right? And then
Yeah.
just kind of sabotage and then saboteur, and then I was like, all right then.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, till next time. Yeah, we'll
I would
probably
really-
be doing.
Really love to see this
Crossover.
party again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I definitely I wanna play this more. But yes, we'll be.
We have to be
Um,
very nice to Blaze.
We do.
See if
Maybe
we'll do
when-
another one.
Full of
Maybe when
bribes.
Takuna?
what's it? No, maybe when blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
The K&K
Brian Inc.
is over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
When K&K is over, this could be like the sequel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anytime
If
there's
Blaze
like
is
if anytime there's any sort of gap, like a season break or anything like that, I say we, play something else.
Mm.
We could also, if anyone was up for it, rotate the GM, DM, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so, for example, Blaze would have to roll up a character that could work with the band, and then let's say one of the other band members was GMing, then they're just absent for that episode, whatever.
That would be
reason.
cool.
That'd be doable.
Round
They've gone
robin.
home to visit relatives or something, whatever, and then
Right.
Blaze is
Hmm.
whoever he rolls can come in.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
I kind of sort of have to rush off
Yeah.
for my appointment that I should have rushed off for 28 minutes ago.
GG, everyone.
Yep.
Some things are important in life. They'll understand.
Yeah.
D&D just trumps them all.
Mhm.
Later, folks.
See ya.
Good game.
Bye-bye.
Alright.